everyone. This is cool. I am so excited. And if you could, you would have been wanting to be into the studio today and see what we got here. But we're live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. If you're on Facebook, let me just say this right now. You can go to Networking Arizona and just put that in that space bar and watch us in here live doing this. You're going to love what I got on right now. My first guest, I have with me Alma and Chris Hart. They're the owners of Hart2Hart Care. I want you to tell everybody, first of all, a little bit about yourselves, and you got to get way up on the mic so everybody can hear you. And I want you to tell who you have with you today.
Okay.
So
hi.
welcome to the show.
Thank you, Carol. I'm Chris Hart, and this is COCO Chanel.
Real tight, real close to that. We got some doggies in here.
Yeah, we got some doggies in here. So COCO Chanel, and she's one of our therapy dogs. Right now, she's kind of wondering what's going on. But
okay, here's what we're gonna do. First of all, you are a therapy dog care, how do you say, facility.
Yeah.
Okay? I want you to tell first who you have with you, and then we're gonna have to put them down so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we are here for a purpose. Okay, so go ahead and tell me who you got with you.
So this is COCO Chanel.
COCO Chanel, and what kind of dog is COCO?
She's a pocket bully pit.
Pocket Bully Pit. And she goes to, you said to me, every house.
Yeah, she goes to most of our clients, and she's a lap dog, and she normally just she'll lay down and just love you.
She is. She's loving me. Let me tell you, I've been getting licks and licks and licks, little kisses as she's sitting next to me. Who else do you have with you?
Okay, so I have my wife, Alma.
Okay, hi Alma, and
Hello,
welcome
how
to the
are
show. Get up on the mic, and what we want to do is you also have with you a special doggie.
Yes, good afternoon. This is Bonnie, and she's a rescue dog. We had her since 2021. And she does the same thing as COCO. She goes to our clients and give them some loving.
Okay, so let me just talk. Now what we do, we put them down on the floor. Now we wanted them to be on the video, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start over, okay? I love it, it's a live show, folks, and that's what you gotta do sometimes. So, I want you to talk, Chris, and tell everybody a little bit about what is it you do.
So, me and my wife both were deployed in Afghanistan, and I was getting ready to retire in 2020. And I got a call, and I had to come home and take care of my mom and dad. My dad passed away in 2021 from dementia and Parkinson's. So prior to that, we came home, and we were looking for facilities he needed memory care, and so we went to one of the facilities within the Scottsdale area, and it's supposed to be rated #1 care facility. And within 30 days, my dad went from walking and talking to be bedridden, and so we quickly realized that he wasn't being taken care of. And so my mother asked me if we could take him out of it and bring him home, and so that's what we did. And it took us a couple of months to purchase a home and get my family back in a home where we could take care of our loved ones, ourselves, my father, and my mother needed care as well. So, and then I had my mother-in-law as well. So we had a house full of senior citizens that needed care, and who better could take care of them than your own family. So we knew in 2020 when we came home that that's what we were going to do, and so we registered with the state of Arizona, our company, to take care of senior citizens and military vets.
Well, first of all, I want to say to both of you, thank you for your service, #1. #2, thank you for what you're doing. Because you know what, listen up everyone, there's a lot of people out there that, you go into these care facilities and you don't know what's going on. You don't really, you're not there 24/7. But more than anything, they want to try and be able to stay in their homes. But having a dog, tell me what is so wonderful about having the dogs that come in and they make such a difference.
Well, they do, and my father, that was one of the things that would make him smile is when we would bring Bonnie and Clyde and COCO and put them on his bed, and he would just sit there and pet them and smile. He couldn't talk, he had already lost his ability to talk. So that was one of the things that we noticed, that when we took our dogs to other care facilities or to friends that needed, just wanted to see a pup, that they were the right type of mentality or the right type of animal.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry, I'm not talking close enough to the mic. So they all passed the test as far as the right temperament with us. So they normally do not jump. They're very quiet for the most part.
They're in here on the radio live and they're not making a sound. It's awesome.
Yeah, so they're great. They're great dogs. Like my wife was saying earlier, we have 2 rescue pups, and we have 2 bully pits that are registered AC.
Emotional support.
Yeah, I'm sorry, emotional support animals. So they're just, like I said, they're part of our family, but they actually work for the company. So they are registered under Hart2Hart Care.
Now, is that what makes you different? I mean, are there a lot of companies like that, like you out there?
I haven't seen a company that actually takes
The dogs.
the dogs. You hear about them, you see them in the airport, emotional support animals. Like our dogs, they have hug me, pet me, give me a kiss, because they love that, and I told you, we brought a client here today with us as well, and they know Rick has dementia. And so they all will lay around and cuddle with him when he's having a bad day, or just keeping him company. So.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about this. First of all, that's very cool what you do. So when you come to a client, is it something that you do, do you have a schedule? How does that work? You do a free consultation with them, right?
Yeah, so when we receive a request for a consultation, we normally, first thing we do is email them and text the clients, potential clients, and get on their calendar where we can go out and evaluate the situation, because some people may need a care provider, or they just need a companion, someone to help them make lunch, maybe do some light laundry, light cleaning.
Do the dogs do that?
Oh, they'll lick a plate for you in a minute, but
That was funny. That was me
yeah.
being funny.
But no, and then we ask them if they have a request for animals or anything, or they miss their pets, and a lot of them have lost a pet member, family member, so we'll bring them to the house and introduce them to them, and then we don't always take them. It's on request.
Okay. Well, you know what? Here's what I want to get out there. First of all, they're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They are going to do obviously a consultation with you, and if it's good for you and you want it, and you probably, but most people say yes. They probably love it once they come in. You can call them direct. Their phone number is 602-815-4357. The website is Hart, H-A-R-T, the number 2, Hart, H-A-R-T, care.com. We're going to go over to break, and what's cool is we're going to come back and we're going to get to meet one of the clients, and kind of we're going to talk about his experience with that. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we are still live in this room because we are on Facebook, okay? So, did you like what I did so far?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you're nervous?
No, not at all. I'm
Okay.
just getting winded on my response.
Okay, don't worry about it, don't worry about it.
You're
So-
very soft-spoken.
Right, so
I'm
we're
sorry,
gonna
You're
try.
very soft-spoken.
We're gonna try and
Oh.
get him up on the mic,
Yeah,
but now
okay.
that now that the dogs are not on the
Yeah.
lap, it'll be better.
Yeah.
What I wanna do is just take a
I have
switcheroonie.
you pretty much pinged all the way
All
as
right.
high as I can go. And then also, since you're soft-spoken, anytime you move away from the mic, because it's directional, I
So
lose you
try
real
and
quick.
move it with you as
Yeah.
much as you can,
Will
or
do.
just
Yeah,
kinda
all right,
just
thank you.
go into that.
So
But now
now
that
do
you've
you
got,
want-
I want him, and you're gonna stand,
Oh, okay.
okay? And you will talk about it, don't
All
even worry about right now. It's the first time you've ever done it with me.
Sit right here, young man.
This is the one thing I said I wouldn't do.
Well, you don't have
Now
to do
you're doing it,
anything.
you have no choice, cause I'm involved. Okay, we're gonna put you, I think, more in the middle, like right there. I think probably, can you just tell me please,
Mine.
what's
Mine.
better? Should she
We're gonna
stand,
put these on
because
you.
you gotta be able to see the KFNX, so maybe a little bit more over to your right. Right here, perfect. I've done this
Scoot up
once
to the
before.
mic.
We had a quilt person come
Speak
in and
up
we
to-
were standing.
Scoot up to the mic.
Okay,
Scoot up to the mic a little bit more, Rick. Scoot up, scoot your chair up, bud. There you go.
put your
Okay.
face on the mic, that's all.
Don't eat the mic, but put your lips up there, okay? Whoops, it's falling off his head for some
See,
reason.
now you get to go, look, you've never done anything like this. This is awesome. This is great. Don't worry about it. I'm talking about you. Okay, I got you covered, okay? That's okay. Don't worry about it. I know. So what you hear, all these ads, these are all of my show. This is what's cool about my show. That, yeah, I have people buy ads for me too. They're awesome. I'll tell you about them later. I'm not even gonna talk about it right now. But regardless, this show is 90% of my show, which is not normal, okay? So when I buy it in my time, it's also a little bit less too, but I asked them to give me as much as I could so that people could have ads and people could have things. And because I've been here 17 years, that's what they do for me. So, okay, so right now we're gonna just, don't even worry about this, okay? We're just gonna
Okay.
have fun right now, okay? Because when we're done, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Okay. This guy that you're listening to right is my longest running guest, 16 years, longest running guest. I need you to move just a little bit so I can see it. So welcome back, everyone. I am loving what we're doing in here, okay? First of all, I happen to like dogs, but you know, there's so many people out there that, you know, you might want to stay in your home, which is, I think most people who are older today do, the seniors do, want us as much as they can. They might need a little of assistance, and that's where you come in. So I first want to talk about some of the different things that you offer, and then we also have somebody that we're going to, a couple people that we're going to introduce that you have, because, you know, they want to tell about their experience. Well, one of them wants to tell about the experience that they've had. So first of all, talk about what it looks like when somebody, you know, they need to stay in their home. What are the services that you offer?
So we offer anything from basic companion care, caregivers, to 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year care. We are a non-medical company, but we do, the great thing about our company is, one, we're small. We like to stay small. We're a military family. We take pride in the care that we provide to our customers, our clients. I brought Rick Logging with me today. He is one of our 24/7 clients. And Rick started with me in his own home, in which he still owns right here off of, in Phoenix, off of Indian School. But recently, he needs more memory care. So Rick is with us 24/7, 365 days a year. And we make sure that he takes his medication. His medications are refilled. He needs help bathing, doing his laundry. You know, the basic everyday functions that we deal with, Rick needs reminding. But I tell you, I wouldn't have another client. I would like to have another client like Rick. He's just a wonderful person. He's so easygoing, so friendly,
And he's here right now.
and he's here right now, right? So he's attached to my hip.
And I want to talk to him a little bit. Rick, I'm going to ask you, we're going to get right up on that wipe, and what I want you to do, because what makes them different is they also have these special dogs that they can bring to the home if the person is okay with that, and most people probably are. And Rick, what is it like when these dogs come to you and start licking on your face and making you feel good?
It's about having company on that there, basically. You're not alone. They have tried to make you understand what's going on.
You know, I'd like to know, I'd like that every day too, you know, myself. I wanna find out, besides just, not having company, cause you know, now while you are, let's say, the person is maybe doing some dishes or what have you, cleaning up, doing some light laundry or what have you, they can be with the dog, hanging out and, playing, is that correct?
That's correct.
That's
yeah.
really neat. And when they come in, do they, how much time do they spend? The whole time that they're there, or how does that work?
Yeah, so generally, whatever the amount of time we're with the client, the dog will stay. We don't normally leave, because if we're there for 5 hours or 8 hours or 12 hours, the dogs will stay with
Mhm.
us.
How long did it take you to get close to them, Rick? Like real close? How much did you miss them after they left the first day?
After a half hour, you start looking around for them, because you know they're out there. And you just wanted somebody to talk to.
I don't blame you. Now, you also have somebody else with you that we want to introduce as well?
Yeah, so we have Debbie with us. Debbie is a volunteer for our company, and she works with Rick 6 days a week. She helps him out in the gym, so we take our clients to the gym every day. So if they want to go to the gym, we take them. It's free of charge to them. It doesn't cost them anything. Rick is a very social butterfly within the gym. Everyone knows Rick.
I bet, Rick.
Right, so Rick is, he's definitely,
How old is Rick?
Rick,
74.
74. You wouldn't know that. You know what, I want to ask of other things. You know, you're talking about the gym. Some people need to go get their hair done, or they need to go to the market. Do you help with things like that?
yeah, so we will take all our clients to their appointments. That's a great thing about them staying in their own home, that as much care as they need, we'll provide for them. But if they need to go to the pharmacy, we take them to the pharmacy. Whether it's in a wheelchair, with a cane, a walker, or they walk on their own, doesn't matter, we take them. So we also provide them movie times. We take them out to dinner, or we take them to a movie if they want to go to a movie. So they're like family to us. So that's the great thing. That's one of the things that set us apart from
I do
other
want to
companies.
ask you, is it usually one person in the house, or sometimes are there still maybe two? Maybe there's somebody they might still be living, both of them, but they can't take care of them, but they still want to live in the home.
Sure, we've had that. Rick had neighbors that used to see him or check on him on a regular basis. And we have other clients as well that require minimum hours of care, and they're more companion.
Do you have it where, on your website, where it shows, you know, how many hours, is there a set of time, or does that fluctuate?
So it does fluctuate. We try to get 20 hours, dedicated 20 hours per client.
Mm-hmm.
But not every client needs that. We have clients that, need 10 hours a week. So we'll break it up in 2 different days a week,
Mm-hmm.
and basically off of their schedule. So we try to accommodate their schedules.
They are valley-wide. Their phone number to call direct at 602-815-4357. The thing that makes them the difference is that they have these dogs that can come to you and just change your life. Not only are they there to help with the things, they're non-medical, that's obviously the one thing that we want to get out there, but the best thing about it is, there's a lot of people that want to stay in their homes, but it's not safe for them. So you're there to help, you make sure that they take their medications. Do you do anything, help them with cleaning, help them with cooking and all that kind of thing?
Yeah, so we prepare their meals for them, if it's requested. We do meal preparation. We also have training videos that our daughter has a Train with Heart, and she does senior citizen videos for our website and our clients as well. She does meal preparation. She's a certified nutrition. So we do a lot for our clients that most companies are charging for, but we don't.
You know what I love about it? Because there's large firms or large companies, and then there's small ones. When you're a small boutique company like you are, you get this different kind of service. I think that's what's huge, which makes it different. First of all, you can hear it in your heart, of how much that you are passionate about what you do and how you care about your clients. He brought one of them with him. He also has his dogs with him too, the volunteers here. How many people do that? Honestly, I think it's lovely. And the main thing is that maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone that you know that might, need the help of being, you can't do it on your own. It's very hard. And when they want to stay on their home, this gives them that chance to do that. And not all the time does that work out, but that what makes them different is not only do they do all that for you, but they bring their dogs, these special dogs, that are gonna make your world even happier. And when they're happy, they live longer, correct?
That's correct.
Right? What do you find when you've been doing this a while now? Tell them about that.
So we find that it brings a smile, it livens them up. They get excited to see the dogs. But another thing, they get the same care provider every day, whether it's 2 days a week or 7 days a week. We don't just put a body in the house, we match you with the right caregiver. Another thing, anybody that works with us has to have a clearance card and been vetted through the state of Arizona.
Are you looking for people?
We're always looking for
Always
people.
looking. I happen to know the answer because everybody that like that, they're always looking for people. And that takes a special kind of person.
That's correct.
But do they get to bring the dogs too? They be
Sure.
So you get to be involved with this, and that is pretty coolio. So the phone number to call them is 602-815-4357. The website is Hart, H-A-R-T, the number 2, Hart2HartCare.com. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they're valley-wide. They do free consultations, and they bring their dogs, and that is what makes them completely different. And I think not only do when a senior, they like to know that it's the same person all the time. I think that's wonderful because, they like continuity, right? When change is a big problem. Right? But, and also the fact that you bring the dogs, it brings happiness to them, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm going to let Rick say one more thing. Rick, what's your favorite? Do you have a favorite dog?
No, I try to treat all of them equal, otherwise it's not fair to the dog.
But, okay, and do they all come at one time? Do you have 2 or 1 at one time?
So Rick is lucky. Rick gets all 4 of them every day.
Man, I want to be Rick. Let me tell you something, folks. You never know when you need something like this, so write the number down. Also, maybe it's you or someone that you know. That's what networking is all about. Their phone number again at 602-815-4357. And what makes them different, they bring the dogs and it makes them happy.